Hello, guys. So it's Lou from Ladder with Lou, and we are back with another episode. And today I actually have LASH architect, aka Daisy. She's here.
I'm here.
So Daisy, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for the invitation, honestly.
It's amazing. You're the first LASH girl I ever have here, and it was only right. I was like, damn, like I have to get her in here.
So honored. I'm so honored.
Yes. She's such an amazing LASH artist, and I mean, her work. Have y'all seen her work? I need to check her out on Instagram, on TikTok. The videos are fire.
Thank you.
Them TikTok videos. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, how did you get into lashes, just the industry? What was it?
Well, I started lashing this summer going on 5 years. So
oh, wow.
5 years, yeah.
Okay.
It'll be in June or July, one of those two. But I've been lashing for 5 years, and what got me into it was really just being broke.
Oh.
Yeah, I was trying to find, like, multiple streams of income, ideas, and just being a dental assistant doesn't take you where you want to be, especially when you have dreams of being more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a long journey. Oh my God.
We got time.
We got time? Okay.
We got time.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about it then. So we're starting off. I'm a dental assistant for 8 years, going on 9. And I was looking for ideas on how to get more streams of income just because I was so broke.
Yeah.
I was a mother of 1 at that time, and I'm still with my husband, same guy and everything. And we were so broke. Like, I don't ever talk about this, but, I've always been a hustler ever since I was little. Because in high school, girl, I used to slang, like, those maripositas, the little,
yes,
girl,
clips.
yes, girl. All that stuff, we used to do all that. So, like, I always try to find a way to make money. You know what I mean? But I was thinking, makeup, and that wasn't my thing because, I didn't have the skin for it. I always had acne, so I was just like, no, this ain't for me, So one day I went to get my lashes done by some Asian people in an apartment, and it was the wife and the husband. It was the wife and the husband, and they did 12s all across my eye. Oh. Classics. Oh. Girl, but I still felt like I was like it. You know what I mean?
You were that bitch.
I was that bitch, you know what I mean? But I love the experience. I love the experience. Just being able to lay there without my children, without my husband, and just like having my own time.
Okay.
And then, just seeing them, the way they were hustling, girl, their apartment was full of people. It was like me on a bed, somebody next to me on another bed, and I was getting lashed by her husband, by the way.
Oh, wow.
And it took about an hour because it was just classics or whatever. And when I would get up, I would see like 3 people like just standing across their wall. You know what I mean? And
people
I was
waiting.
Like, yeah, they were waiting. I was like, damn. So I went home. At that time, I was a college student. I was majoring in biology. My dream was to become a dentist.
Okay.
So I was in my 2nd year of dentistry, all the university classes or whatever. And I was just like, damn, this is cool because he made $100 in the hour. And I was just like, and my experience was cool because I fell asleep the whole time. The whole time I fell asleep.
She was tired.
Yes. And then when I woke up, I was just like, okay. And the reason why I got my lashes done is because we were going on a trip to Florida.
Okay.
And I didn't want to wear makeup and, you know, you wake up like that. So I felt good. And I was just like, man, maybe this is for me, you know. And I work with my hands. And the way that the client is positioned is how my patients work positioned. Because I worked in orthodontics. I worked in oral surgery. Anything that is dental related, I did it.
There was a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, girl. And it was just like, it was for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was for me. So I tried it and I liked it. And 3 months in, I quit my job.
3 months?
3 months. And I wasn't even like fully booked.
Oh, wow.
I was just at that point where I found like my thing. You know what I mean? Like I even quit school. Like after I quit my job, 2 months later, like it was finals season, like in December. So I quit my job in September, and then I finished school, my semester in December.
Okay.
And I just said, F school, F my job, and I went full in.
Who taught you how to do lashes? Like
I did. YouTube University.
YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube. Oh my goodness.
Just, you know, back in the day, YouTube didn't really show much.
Yeah.
So like just like preparation and all that, but it all comes with time and practice.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with it. Damn. And then by this time, whenever you're going to YouTube University, did you decide to go to school afterwards, or what was your next step like after that?
So honestly, I was lashing from home for the first year and a half.
Okay.
And I felt like I was getting so many inquiries, and since I was working from home, it started getting uncomfortable. Just the amount of people that would visit my home. I couldn't announce when I was going out of town. I couldn't do anything without announcing it. You know what I mean?
Okay. They coming. They're pulling up.
Girl, I would get DMs talking about, I'm by your house. Can I get in? I'm like, girl.
No. No type of privacy.
At all, girl, at all. So I was just like, man, you know what? I got to work and get out of here. Because, you know, it comes to the point where you start feeling like home ain't your home anymore.
Oh, I feel that 100%.
Absolutely. And it's just like, you come to a point where you want to grow, but you can't grow because you don't have a license. Yeah. You don't have the education for it. Just because, I mean, there's so many great artists out here.
But aren't licensed.
That are not licensed. Exactly. And it's just like a setback. You know what I mean? Like
it is.
It's not something that you need because, I mean, a license doesn't define you as a good artist. You know what I mean? Because I felt like I was it and I didn't have a license. You know what I mean?
She was it. She was it, guys.
So like, you know, I just feel like there's so many girls out here that don't have their license and it keeps them from growing and growing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're in a state where that is required. So that's where I just said, you know what? I quit my job. I quit school. Let me get on my feet and let me do what I got to do and grow. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
I went to
let them applause.
I felt like I had to go to school, and I didn't want to do the I went to aesthetic school.
Okay.
Just to open up the opportunities and doors for me. You know,
okay.
I didn't want to stick to just lashes. Mm-hmm. I'm interested in skin, first of all, because I have problematic skin. I went in there because I love to do brows. I love to do my own brows, you know what I mean? And it's something that I don't practice now because I just fell deep in love with lashes, you know what I mean? Like, but it's nice to have. I mean, maybe later on in the day, I don't want to do lashes. I want to do a facial or some brows, you know what I mean?
You're still able to do it.
Yeah, and I'm able to do it. So I chose aesthetics. And I went in there and got my license. And within the program was, I think, 8 months, and I finished it in 5. That's how hungry I was.
Entrepreneur right there.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, I kind of did the same thing when I went to school because I didn't start with the license either. My friend just taught me. She's like, I'll tell you what to buy, and you can buy it off of Amazon. Girl. I was like, okay, period.
Let me tell you, everything that I had was from Amazon.
Same. Everything. I thought pre-made the easy fan lashes were actual volume. Right. And I thought I was doing this shit. I was like, damn, I don't know why people complain that volume lashes are hard.
I never worked with those.
Really?
Girl, if I showed you my first volume lashes, it was literally a 3D, like a 0.7. 3.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, like I never worked with
the Easy Fans. Okay. Mm-mm. I thought they were just regular volume, and I was like, damn, like, I'm really doing it out here. And then I buy from, like, a legit brand and, like, you know, try out the regular volume, you know, 0.03. And I'm like, hold up. Why are all of these so loose?
Oh, girl, yes.
And I was like, I'm not good anymore.
But were you in the industry, like, whenever they were all loose and not in a tray?
No.
I was.
They were always in a tray.
I was. I was, like, looking to buy product that was in a little container.
Okay.
And they were all loose. All 0.03s loose.
No. So girl, how do you create a fan like that?
Exactly. And I'm just like, what the, you know?
So a ball of hair, pretty much.
A ball of hair. A ball of hair. Yeah. And it's crazy because back in the day, like, all they did was classics, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I just thought maybe they thought it was that easy to create a volume fan and just, you know, compiling all of them in a little case or whatever. Girl, it's crazy.
You know, and it's crazy because this industry, it's grown so fast.
So much.
Literally, every week, there's, like, kind of something new, and you need to keep up.
Yes.
I know girls that there's nothing wrong with, if you like the type of style you do, that's fine. Mm-hmm. But if you stay there, you're not growing because it's changing every single week, every day.
Every day is changing.
It's changing, and then, like, every single time when I finally think I'm caught up, nope, I thought I was. Mm-hmm. There's something new out there. Oh, girl,
and it's been out there. Yep. It's been out there. But you know where it all starts?
Where?
Asia.
Asia?
Yeah.
How do you know it's Asia?
Oh, because I know.
Oh, she knows.
Girl, all the tips, everything,
yeah,
it starts from there. And then we bring it to the U.S. and we perfect it.
U.S. is always the last to know. I've noticed that.
And it's all good. We perfect it.
True.
Right?
True.
So we get the sauce, but we mix our own ingredients in it.
You know, also I feel like we get a lot of hate. The U.S. gets a lot of hate. I've seen there's certain girls. You know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say that part. But I've been on Instagram, and there's people that are pretty much talked down on the U.S. because they see these long, full lashes.
Oh, yes.
And it's like, part of me, yes, there is that part where some lash artists aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, and it isn't healthy. Mm-hmm. But there are girls that do it right.
Right.
You know, give you that length and that full volume look, and it's still healthy, and we still get hate on it.
You know why?
Because they can't do it.
They just mad.
Period.
They just mad because they can't do it like we do it. You hear me?
And that's what it comes down to it.
Yeah, because when we do our art, we incorporate different diameters, different lengths, and different curls.
Oh, yeah.
And we take the time to do that. What they do is one diameter, mostly all across, or it's a uniform.
Oh, yeah. It's uniformed and it's simple. You get it done quick. Right. It's not switching this,
and they
switching
might
that.
layer, they might not, but they only incorporate, like, just a certain amount of diameter and length. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But we do the extra shit. You know, we go in there, we add texture, we add the wispy, we add whatever the color. You know, we add all that stuff.
I mean, you layer a lot with colors. I don't deal with a lot of color because my clientele, just the people that I have, don't want color. Or every now and then I'll get one, but it's like every 6 months, like, I'll get one. Mm. And when I do it, I have so much fun with it because I'm like, damn, like, I wish I could do this more often. But, I mean, the girls that I have, they just don't want it.
They're scary.
I have every color. Because you never know.
Girl,
you never know when I'm going to get that client.
They're going to go flat.
There you go. So, I mean, how you do layering, and I see your videos, and I'm like, damn, like, I wish I had clients that had or wanted to get color, just because the steps you show, I'm like, damn, like, that takes time, and not just anybody can do it, and you need to really
anybody can
take
do
your
it.
time.
No, anybody can do it, but they choose not to do it.
True.
So, like, a lot of people, they charge a certain amount, and that's because they don't do all that extra stuff.
That's true.
And sometimes I downplay myself because I do all that, but I don't charge my worth. And that's just because I value my clients so much.
How much do you charge?
For what?
Your sets. Like, do you have different prices for different sets, or how do you do your pricing?
I do have different pricing at the moment, but it's all about to change April 1st.
Oh, y'all better be ready.
No, really, it's been in the work. It was supposed to change January.
Okay.
But because I'm a procrastinator. So,
Who
like,
isn't?
girl, and then I love my clients so much, it kind of hurts to be like,
Her
my prices are
going up.
Girl, I just feel like they're just going to leave, and I don't want them to leave because they're in good hands.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I know they're in good hands.
Yes.
And ain't nobody going to hook them up the way I do. Girl, they be coming in with 5 or 6 lashes, and then I still charge a fill.
Why?
Because I love them so much.
You know what? I'm not even going to judge you because I sometimes catch myself doing that. But I get so disappointed at the end of myself.
Girl.
I'm like, why'd I do that?
No, trust me. The disappointment is real. When they leave, I'm just like, what? Why?
What just happened?
Why? Like, I spent 2 hours and 15 minutes on your fill, and you just gave me $100. Like, you're lucky.
Yeah. But I think it's because we love the work.
It might be that I love the work. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes, girl, when you see the way they treat your work, it's disrespectful.
It is.
It's disrespectful because some people go in there, they get a full tan. Tan goes on their lashes. They go in there, they put moisturizer all up in their eyes, makeup all over in their eyes. They come without washing their lashes. Girl, there's just so much to talk about. That part.
The shade, no.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, sometimes you're like, damn, I gave her a bomb-ass lash set.
And you would think they know that you're hooking them up.
Yeah.
But, girl, the moment that you fire them and they go somewhere else, they want to come back.
Oh, yeah. They realize, like, damn, I really did have it good. Yeah.
I get them all the time. Girl, I've fired more than 10 people in my career.
No, I've only fired one. No,
Girl.
I'm lying, two, but that's it.
Girl, they had me up here. I'm just like, girl, like, do you not know that I'm hooking you up and you don't tip?
Damn. What was the worst one out of all those 10?
A classic set.
A classic?
A classic. Girl, she would come in with 4 or 5. And I'm just like.
So what was that? Like, drew the line, was like, all right, I need to fire you.
She didn't show up. So
she
did me the favor.
She didn't let you know?
She overslept.
Overslept?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I was like, I'm not going to book you no more.
And what'd she say?
Nothing. She just left me on scene.
Damn. And she knew.
But boo, she came back like 2 months later asking me if I have availability.
Like nothing?
Like nothing happened. I'm just like, you just going to act like, girl.
Damn.
Are you serious right now? Like, are you serious?
And you see, some girls, or just in general, I feel like you have those clients that are loyal to you because they love your work. They appreciate you. They love you. You love them back. Everything is mutual. But then I feel like there's some that are loyal to the price.
Yes, that is so true.
And it's kind of heartbreaking because some that are loyal to the price, I'm like, damn, I fuck with you.
Right. No, girl, it's so true. I'll tell you about a little experience that I had like a month ago.
Oof.
Hopefully she don't watch this.
We'll see.
So, yeah, like she came in, her retention was bad. And then she just gave me $100 and walked up. And she just like, all right, I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm like, I looked at the $100 bill and I'm just like, girl, mind you, I spent almost 2.5 hours on her fill.
So at this point, what? It's a full set.
It's literally a full set. And
oh my gosh.
So I told her, hey girl, just to let you know, my prices are going up next month. And she was just like, oh, okay. And that's it. And I was just like, all right. I haven't heard from her since.
Period.
Canceled her appointments, left me on scene.
Better.
All that. I'm just like, okay. Okay, because like you're gonna go somewhere else. Maybe it's a newbie, but once you get to the stage that you were at with me, and she gets to the stage where I am at now, it's gonna be the same thing. You know what I mean? and you're just going to be a floater at this point. You're not going to have
and you don't want that type of client.
No, I don't. Girl, I don't. And this is why I don't accept new clients at the moment, because like I'm traumatized.
Yeah.
I'm just like, girl, like, first of all, I need to raise my prices.
Okay.
I need to, you know, feel like I'm worth it. You know what I mean?
Yes, you're exclusive at this point. You've done so much in this industry, and also the way you've gotten yourself out there. It's an exclusive thing to be laying down in your chair, recliner, bed.
Girl, so many people. I get DMs constantly every single day. Even on the questionnaire that I popped up on my story, they were like, this ain't a question, but when are you accepting new clients?
Oh, gosh.
And I'm just like, you know, and it's going to come. But first I got to put my prices and my requirements on check. You know what I mean? Because I run my business. They don't run my business. And it's like, from now on, it's going to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't work from home.
You don't.
And I am licensed. You know what I mean? So from now on, it's going to be what I want my business to be, not what they want it to be.
Period.
And it was okay at the beginning, you know, because growth is growth. Yeah,
it happens, and I feel like in certain situations you do need to go through those certain things that do happen, and it makes you realize, damn, I'm not gonna do that again. Damn, I'm gonna reinforce this, because no, I'm not gonna allow this. No, it's just not right. So wow, props to you.
You know how many times I go home almost every day and be like, I could have made more.
I feel you.
I could have made more. And I need those people that take care of their shit. You know what I mean? Not the people that treat their lash extensions as if they were their lashes. You know what I mean? Girl, like, it's just so overwhelming, literally, to be a lash artist.
Yeah, it is. It is overwhelming. It's a lot of work. I know sometimes I have, I'm not going to say who, but sometimes they're like,
we don't do that.
Oh, period.
We don't
they told me, like, it's not that much work. Like, you're sitting down and you're just in a room.
Girl,
my legs get fucking numb.
Have I
because I'm sitting down for so long.
And maybe you've experienced this too. How many clients have you had that are now lash artists?
Oof, I've had a few.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like those same people never took care of their lashes, never washed them, never bought a lash cleanser. And I love to see them be like, wash your lashes.
Yep.
Book your appointment and don't pull on them, don't tug them. I'm like, but you weren't doing that when you were with me.
Exactly.
Period. Like, but it takes.
I had one client
it takes for you to be in my shoes to understand what we go through. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And being a lash artist is not easy.
It's not,
especially when you're running a business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're trying to play all the parts, and man, it's a lot. It definitely takes a lot of work, and it's not for the weak. You have to put in work.
Definitely not for the weak. It's
you have to put in work. Yeah. You have to put it in. Yep. I once had a client even apologize to me and was like, I'm so sorry I would move so much on the bed. Like, I can see why, like, you say for us to stay still, or the more we stay still, like, the more I can get done. Girl. And I wasn't even mad. I'm just like, you know what? Like, this is why now you know. Like, this is why we say so many things, even though sometimes I don't listen, but, I mean, it's all right.
I have people that, like, have... what do they call those dreams where they're acting in their dreams?
Oh, I don't know. What is that called?
What's it called? Help us out, man.
What is it called?
Lucid dreaming.
Oh,
they're lucid dreaming while we're working
like
on them.
Hallucinations?
Nah, dude. Like they laugh in their dream.
What?
You don't have them?
No, I've never had a client that laughs in their sleep.
Oh, girl, you don't have the crazy ones, and I got the crazy ones.
Oh, my gosh.
she was like, okay, one of my favorite ones. She's like, I just had a dream.
Why am I laughing already?
She was like, why did I have a dream that your knees were on my shoulders and you were lashing me? And I was just like, that is so weird. She's like, yeah, my head was on your crotch.
Oh, gosh, no.
And I was just like, what? And she she thought it was funny. So it's like lucid dreaming. So it's like she's dreaming, but she can see herself dreaming. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So like she laughed when she saw herself doing that. She laughed.
Yeah.
And I've even had clients like just jump out of their like they're like this and then they come up. You know what
I've had one like that. I had one that literally I was lashing her. She gets up and she's like,
yeah.
and she lays back down. And I'm like, the whole time I'm shook. And I'm like,
yeah.
and she goes back to sleep.
I'm the same, girl.
So I start lashing again. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Right. I give them 5 seconds. Like, I'm literally like this. And I'm like, you good?
I was so shook that I didn't even say anything. I was like, I've never seen this before. Girl. But whatever, she lay back down. I started lashing her again.
Like it ain't nothing. Yeah.
Period.
No, I'm used to it now. You know, at the very beginning, I was just like, are you okay? I would tap them on their shoulder. And I'm like, are you okay? And they're like, huh? And I'm just like, oh, she's dreaming, dude. Like, you know, she's in a deep sleep. Yeah. And it makes me feel so comfortable that they're able to feel that comfortable. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I love when they fall asleep.
Girl, yes. And even new clients, I'm like, feel free to take a nap. You know, like, I know this is your unwind time. And they're like, no, you don't want to hear me snore.
And you know, it's funny because new clients will be like, oh, no, I'm not going to fall asleep.
Yes.
Boy,
they'll be the first one.
10 minutes in, they're knocked out.
Girl.
They wake up and they're like, oh my God, I fell asleep.
Girl,
I know.
They'd be like, I didn't even feel your hands on me. I got detached.
Period.
Nah, girl, it'd be like that. Yeah, it's most of the clients that are like really shy to fall asleep that knock out the first.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And they're like, oh my gosh, this is actually really comfortable.
And they love it.
It's like, yeah, I mean, that's one of the experiences you get when getting your lashes done. Mm-hmm. It is a whole vibe. I think definitely it can either break or make.
Right.
If you want to get your lashes done by that artist too. Mm-hmm. I know some people prefer more of a silent appointment, but the fact that you're there making them feel comfortable, like a client will choose you for that because you made them feel comfortable, even if y'all didn't talk much or y'all did. But as long as, you know, you're always there for them, they're there for you.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, the clients that prefer a silent appointment, I know that they want a silent appointment when they put their AirPods in.
Oh, yeah.
So I know to put my stuff on, whatever I want to hear.
Yeah.
And just keep it on a little, you know, minimum tone.
Yeah,
and
nothing too loud.
Yeah.
Period.
So I respect that. I respect that 100% because at that point, I do tunnel vision work.
Yeah.
And nothing bothers me. Nothing disturbs me. They don't flutter. Their eyes don't flutter.
They don't.
And for me, it works out. I love when my clients fall asleep.
I love that too. You get it done quicker.
Yes, that
You get them fuller. You can do so much more when they actually fall asleep. Mm-hmm. Have you had anybody where they twitch or they blink while they're asleep?
Yes, I do.
I get those sometimes, and oh my gosh, it scares me because I'm like, damn, like I don't want to poke you while I'm lashing.
Yeah.
Get it together.
I notice whenever their eye starts getting a little watery, because, you know, I work with layers. So, like, a lot of the times I use a tape to tape back.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I do a lot of the times when I notice their eyes getting watery, I grab my mirror and I just double check just to make sure that their pupil or their iris is not showing. And if it is kind of, at the very beginning when I first start, it's not showing, but because they fall into that deep sleep, they open their eyes. So I just grab the tape and kind of move it down a little bit.
Okay.
And because
so adjust it
a little bit because they're still going to keep opening it. You know what I mean? So it doesn't bother me. You know? Yeah.
A little tip right there from D-Lash, period.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to say how I met the famous D-Lash architect. So
we want to hear it.
I remember, you know, my very first thought of her, she created this pink set, guys. Like, it was amazing. I think it was last year for Valentine's Day. And I saw it on my Explore page. And I saw it and I'm like, damn, these hoes are pink. Pink.
We didn't follow each other?
No, we didn't follow each other. And you came up on my Explore. So I'm like, you know, you just see so many things on Explore and you just click, swipe, whatever.
You know she's a lash artist, too.
Who?
My client.
Oh, the girl with the pink lashes?
Yes. And she's
really?
fire.
Oh,
Fire.
okay. You're going to have to show me her page
And
after
she's
this.
still my client.
Period. Period.
Yes. You know, majority of my clients are lash artists.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even lying to you. I think I have like, I would say like 7 lash artists.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
I wouldn't say that's majority, but
yeah, I mean,
it's a good amount.
it's a good
you know
handful
what I mean?
because usually
They trust me.
I think I only have like 2 that are lash artists.
Really?
And that's it. So, I mean, compared to most of the girls that I know, I think you are the one with the most lash artists.
I do
clients.
have a lot of lash artist clients. Even though if they come and go, they're still there. Like
they come back.
They come back, yeah. They can go and explore and they come back. And I love it. I love it, girl. I'm like, I'm here for you, girl. Like, I'm here.
I was just waiting for you.
I'm here. Yeah.
How'd it go, though?
Right. No, honestly, I don't want to hear it. I'll be like, how was your break?
Why is she lying, guys?
No, I honestly, that's another thing. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear who they went to. I don't want to know nothing.
Okay.
Because I don't like drama. Drama is like not in my script for my life. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, I dodge that shit. Like, I don't want it.
Period. Awesome.
Even with new clients, they'll be like, oh my God, I went to this artist and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, I don't want to hear it. I'm like, yeah, as long as they don't tell me who did it, girl, because then I'll get pissed. You know, I'm just like, don't let me find out because we're, it's such a small world. You know what I mean? And let me find out that it was somebody that I know. You know what I mean? Like that fucked you up. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. You know what I mean?
My thing, I don't like it because honestly, that person is not here to defend themselves.
That's another thing.
And
right.
I mean, yes, there's your side of the story.
Right.
But there's always 2 sides.
And that's so true. Coming to that point right there, like there's a lot of lash artists that are like, even it's vice versa. You know what I mean? Like it could be a client that comes in with good work. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then the new artist will be like, not my work, blah, blah, blah. Yes. And I'm just like, taking consideration that maybe that client doesn't take care of their lashes.
That too.
Taking consideration that maybe that client doesn't wash them every day. You know what I mean? Or taking consideration that, it's just not always the lash artist.
It's not.
I don't like to see that, girl. Like, I don't like to see, like, people that do foreign fills be like, not my work.
Mm-hmm. And you see, I will say that. When I do foreign fills, I do say that it's not my work. But I do say whenever there is something wrong and when there isn't.
Okay, and it's okay. And it's okay
I've
to
had
address
clients.
it.
Yeah,
right.
So I've had clients that have amazing work. It's just they probably moved.
Right.
I work better for them. I'm closer to them. Pricing wise, who knows the situation. But I will say nothing wrong with their lashes. I'm just giving them a fill.
Right. And that's it. That's what's up.
That's all you got to do.
That's really all.
And I mean, there is that side where, people will be like, not my work, hella dirty.
Oh, girl.
But it's like, you don't know what happened.
Right.
So much could have happened in almost those 2 weeks.
3. Sometimes people are not really like real with how long it's been since their last fill.
Oh yeah, all because they don't want to pay an extra fee.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I don't do foreign fills, because I'm like, how do I know that was 2 weeks ago? You know what I mean? You're coming in 3 weeks in, you have damaged lashes. Yeah. Like, I don't know the client. I don't know their daily routine. You know what I mean? But when it comes to it and you go in there and you start like removing the outgrowns, you start noticing makeup buildup and all that stuff. A lot of girls don't like, whenever they do makeup and then they do the what's it called?
The setting spray?
The setting spray. They don't cover their lashes.
Oh yeah.
And that can cause sticky lashes.
And
yeah. They don't know none of that. A lot of girls cry. You know what I mean? A lot of that is also an impact into like quote unquote damaged lashes.
Yeah.
And we start blaming the other artists. You know what I mean? And we don't know the reasons why they left the other artists. Maybe maybe that artist wanted to fire them already, and they
were like, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank God she left.
Me. I thank God that people leave out of my schedule. Especially the ones that I know that were giving me a hard time. I'm just like, thank you, Jesus, you heard my prayer. I don't even pray for them, but you know what I mean.
You're like,
but
he knew I was thinking it.
He knew the struggle. He knew the struggle. So it's just like, you know, God don't want that from me.
Yeah.
He don't want the negativity, so
he knows.
He took it away.
He knows
God takes away all the negativity, by the way. Anything that's negative in your life, God will take care of it. Period.
I love it. Yeah, so you know how I saw you like on Instagram
going back to that.
You know, it's because we talk so much, and then one thing leads to another thing. Right. One thing leads, but I love it. Yes. You know, there's just so many to conversate about. But you know, I was looking at the lashes you did, and I'm like, damn, like this is fire. And then after that, that's when I started following you. And then I think you followed me back, and then from then on, I was like, damn, like I like this girl, and she's in Dallas. And I think a few months later after that, I ended up having a dinner. I invited her to this social beauty event I had, and that was literally the first time I met her. So it's barely going to be a year in August. What? Yeah, barely. So it hasn't even been a year since I've met her. And I mean, I could just say so many good things about her. She's very a genuine person, and it's someone that actually truly wants to see you win.
Period. And
never brings out the hate, nothing. Her information that she gives out. And I know a lot of people want to know, like, when are you going to teach? Like, what's up? I'm ready to get in.
Girl, we don't talked about this already. Ooh. We don't talk I have to get in with the GOAT first before I start teaching.
Okay. Ooh. And we're not going to say who.
And who is that, you might ask?
I mean,
we know it, but that's for you to find out when the moment comes.
In about, you know, maybe a month or two. Who knows?
Months, yeah.
But, you know, we're going to be out there.
We're going to be out.
We're going to be out there maybe after this, buy our flight. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We buy flights.
Ayy.
What's that saying go? How does that saying go?
I know which one you're talking about, but I can't remember it.
Come on, man. Get it together.
We don't catch something.
We don't catch feelings. We catch flights.
There you go. Period. I have a whole boyfriend, though. Still love you, though.
Hey, no. We ain't talking about no boyfriends. Hey, they're 100% supportive of us.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? Like,
there you go.
We don't catch feelings in anything else.
We
catch flights.
I love that energy. I love it.
And hey, that don't mean it's for our man. That ain't directed to our man. Hey, my
I
dude's
like
there.
That.
My man's there.
My just there.
Yeah, my man's there. He's like, what you doing today? Oh, I'm gonna go to a podcast. Okay, you want me to drive you? No, I'm good.
You may have to pick me up though.
Period.
Let's take this shot. Cheers.
Cheers, girl.
Good vibes only. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I struggle, guys.
Who recommended this though? A couple people, right?
A couple people.
1800.
Also, I know my brother-in-law. He was like, "Get this one. This one's really good."
1800. If you don't know, now you know. 100% agave.
Silver.
Period.
Yes.
Hey,
love it. So, what were some mistakes you did in the very beginning of your lash journey that you can recommend to anybody? Tell them, like, you know, I mean, if you can avoid this, avoid it.
Okay. Number one.
What is it?
Have a financial advisor.
Yes.
Have a financial advisor. I went in this thing blind as fuck. Blind. Can I cuss on here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You've cussed already.
Have I?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember.
She's barely asking. Can I cuss?
Dude, have a financial advisor. Like, somebody to guide you through your financial journey is very important.
Oh, yeah.
Very important, because once you get to a pinnacle, you hit that pinnacle where you're like, I want to grow. Bitch, you can't grow. You can't grow until you take care of your finances. You know what I mean? Like, it's very important that you have a CPA. Yeah, it's very important that you have, you know, your taxes in line, even though, you know, there's some speculations out here that saying, you know, they say that we shouldn't be paying our taxes because, I mean, I'm not going to go in depth, you know what I mean? But
that's another topic.
That's another topic for another day.
Oh,
But because you want to grow and you want your life to grow financially and like, you know, your home, whatever it is that you want to do in your life, a new car, a new home, you have to take care of all that. Like, it's very important. You cannot grow until you do and take care of your dues.
yes, very true.
Yeah.
I want to add something to that is that even if you think, you know, you can probably get away with a few bucks here and there with like making cash and stuff, but you actually want to report what you're making.
Right.
You don't want to hide everything because this is what's going to make your business grow.
Right.
And
your personal life.
Yes.
Your living.
You want to be able to take out a loan later on,
Right.
get a house, I don't know, rent.
Range Rover.
There you go.
A fucking G-Wagon.
Oof, period.
Whatever
My dream car. My dream car. G-Wagon.
That's my G-Wagon. All black on black.
Okay.
And then on the back, on the license plate, you say D-LASH.
D-LASH. Hey, period.
I made the lights go off. Yes.
So, no, yeah, you definitely.
Yes.
It's an investment, but I mean, there's no point in being mad of you having to do your taxes.
No.
Even if you disagree with it, we all have to pay them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do the best that you can out of it, out of the
Right.
whole situation. Pay your taxes, and trust me, when you start seeing that revenue, seeing
Yes.
where your money is actually going,
Right.
and just seeing like, okay, I need to start investing more over here, more over there. You can start playing around with your money and actually use it well, and not just spend it over here buying
Right.
bags, buying this, buying that, because
Oh.
you're like, oh, I can make it
God,
in
girl.
2 days. I can make it one
see-
day.
I see so many lash artists just flaunting their money.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if you want to become successful, the last thing you want to flaunt is your money. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be like, oh, got a new bag, got a new house. Like, don't do all that.
Yeah.
Stay low key.
It's better.
Stay low key. Rude
better.
G's move in silence.
A
Like lasagna.
lasagna.
Period. Like Lil Wayne says.
I hadn't heard that one.
Listen to his album,
Okay.
The Carter 5.
Okay.
No, yes, real G's move in silence like lasagna, and that's so true. Like, you don't want to be that person that just goes out there and be like, I got this, I got that. You know what I mean? Like, no. The key to success is being low key. When do you see a rich man walking around in Gucci? Or
Never.
exactly, right?
Never.
Yeah, they're walking around in Tommy Hilfiger, Polo, you know what I mean? Like, all that stuff. They don't do all that. They don't do the YSL. They don't do all that.
Yeah. And I've come to realize that on my own, because when I first started lashing, I would kind of splurge, you know, here and there.
Because you never had the money.
I've never had that. And
Maybe I don't know about you
Yes.
that far, but let me tell you that from my experience, like, it was at the very beginning the same, but now it's completely different.
Oh, yeah.
The money that I have, it's gonna be for an investment.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, if it's not gonna invest more, girl, bye.
Bye. That's how I always think. Back then, you know, I would splurge a little bit, but now I literally think business. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can
Business
use that
everything.
$1,000 for this, to invest it here, invest it over there. And you won't see me. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with having your bags.
Right. True.
If you have the money and you can spoil yourself,
Yeah.
you can do all that, totally fine. But to me, I don't feel like I'm there yet. And the day you see me with one, just know.
I have 10.
Oof.
Right.
Oof. I don't have none. Damn.
But when you see me with one, I have 10.
Damn.
Right?
I wasn't going to say that, but I like
But
that.
I got you.
She got me, okay?
Nah, girl. Yeah, you got to see everything as an investment. Even if
Yeah.
it's your purses, even your purses are an investment at this point.
Oh, it
If you
is.
don't want it, guess what? You resell it. You know what I mean? That bag I got, it was an investment, because when I get tired of it, guess what I'm gonna do with it?
Silly.
Sell that bitch.
Give it to me. Hey. Just kidding.
Yes.
But no, yeah, definitely. It is. That's how you do have to think about it.
Yeah.
Everything, and not just splurge. And like in that moment, spend your money like that, because yeah, you can make it back in a day or two, but it really matters how you manage your money.
That is so true.
It's a game changer once you really set yourself to just save and really just stick about your business, and you're going to see growth.
Absolutely. That is so true.
I love it.
Yeah, you gotta just put your 100, all your energy into your business. Nothing else.
Period. So if y'all ever need somebody, you know, a CPA, an accountant, y'all can always hit up Sazan. And I actually do all of my taxes, paperwork, everything through them. Right. And so far, like, I mean, I have a good experience. I'm not as stressed. And back
girl,
then,
if I can just tell you. Yeah.
Tell us about that stress.
It was stress. It was so much stress. Like, starting a business from zero to what it is now, which could be bigger. But because I had that stop, you know what I mean? They checked me. They were like, checkmate, bitch. Like, you gonna pay us our money.
Really?
Yeah?
They got your ass?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Were you shocked? How did you take it? What did you do?
I was, do you want to know? Do you really want to know what happened to me?
We all want to know.
I thought everything was good. And I go to Bed Bath & Beyond to get some candles for my shop.
Okay.
My shit was declined. And I was just like, what? She was like, yeah, it's declined. I was like, maybe I put the wrong PIN number in. You know what I mean? Like, let me try this again, girl. So while I was putting in my PIN number, I was like looking into my bank account, and everything was negative. What? It was my bank account, my business bank account, my savings, my credit card, everything in there under that bank was like zero the fuck. It was negative. I was just like, what the fuck? Maybe somebody hacked my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All these things are just going through my head. I called the bank immediately, and I paid cash for it. I was like, you know what? Let me just pay cash. Let me get out of here and fix this. What's going on? You know what I mean? Because I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what happened?
The fuck? You know who I am?
Yeah. Period. Like, do you know who I am? But I called, and then they were like, oh, looks like you're getting sued. I'm like, like, by who?
By who? And why'd they take the money?
And why'd they take my money? Like, a hard-earned money, dude. Like, years worth of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah, that happened. And I called, and whatever, it looks like I didn't file my tax. Not my taxes, but my sales taxes. Sales taxes is very important for those that don't know. Now you know. If you have a line out there and you're not filing your sales taxes with your taxpayer ID number, make sure you do that. Make sure you do that, because they will take your money. They will take all your wages, all your everything. Girl.
So you didn't get it back. You pretty much had to.
I got it back, but I had to pay my dues. You know what I mean? Like, but it was frozen for a very while. It was frozen until I got my stuff right. You know what I mean? Until I literally filed paid my taxes for the past 12 months since I had my online store.
Damn.
And a lot of people don't know. They think it's just papitas, you know, like just fucking opening a Shopify and that's it. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. You know, there's so much to it. And this is why it's important, if you want to be a business owner, take a business course. You know, like, I went in this shit blindsided, like blind. You know what I mean? Like, I taught myself everything I know, from lashes to business. Everything. I've never taken a course ever.
Wait.
Ever.
You've never taken a course?
Ever.
What about lashes?
Self-taught, baby.
No.
Trial and error.
So you've never taken a class with anyone?
Ever.
So what?
I took one course just to get a certification, because I thought that if
that's all you needed.
Yeah, because I thought that's all I needed. But girl, she didn't teach me shit. I was in there and I was just like, I know this, I know that. You know what I mean? Like, I just give me the paper. That's all I need. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was a little $400 classic course. And that was it. And yeah, I was already doing volume by then.
So what do you think? What were some of the ways, like, I guess you would teach yourself? Yeah, it was YouTube, but a lot of it, was it you getting inspiration from other people on Instagram, or was it just you creating it and just being like, let me try this, let me do this, let me do that? Like, what was it?
It was literally time and effort. It was also, I'm not going to, like, you know, I was going through YouTube, and I would say Instagram wasn't like, they were gatekeeping back in the day. You know what I mean? Like
when I first started lashing, I noticed that a lot, and I felt like I struggled a little bit, but
yeah, they were gatekeeping back then. So like you couldn't learn much from people.
Okay.
So everything that I learned was just trial and error, just me working through stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and I always told myself I didn't want to be that person. Like if I know something, I want to show it. Okay. And it's been years that I've been showing the way I work. It's not something that I just started like a couple of years ago. It's been from the very beginning where I felt comfortable showing my work. That's when everything started. And you can say, you know, if you're thinking about growing your Instagram or whatever platform that you're on, you know, just be you. Just show what you know, and people that are just beginning are gonna jump on your boat. And they're gonna fucking raft it with you. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be like, "Hey,
I'm here."
yes. And they appreciate anything that you show them. You know what I mean? Majority of them do, but not a lot of them do. A lot of them just look and keep going.
Oh yeah.
But I know you learning something like from me.
They won't even like it.
They don't like it, but they go on in their course and they show the same thing that you showed.
Ooh. T right there.
Ain't no T.
You see, that's one thing that scares me about teaching, because I don't teach either. Right. And the reason I don't teach, it's because I just feel like there's a lot of people out there that just steal information. Yeah. And it scares me because it's like, damn, regardless, people are gonna do it. Yeah. But it's, you just took my work like this.
Yeah. And my younger brother, he's a barber. He tells me, one time he told me, like, why do you show bitches how to do shit?
Oof.
And I was just like, what you mean? He's like, you're just giving them free game. And then I was just like, because that's what I do. Like, I like to help people. Yeah. You know what I mean? I like to help people. And not only I help, but they follow. And it grows my business more. And I'm like, why you worry about it? You know what I mean? Like, he's just like, why don't you charge? Like, you just give them free game. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, it's all good, brother. Like, you know, God sees what I do. God sees what I do, and those that don't like it can fucking move on. You don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I don't.
She ain't here to play.
At all. With nobody.
Hey, period.
Make that clear.
That's why she's my friend. I love her.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yes, girl. I'm here. And, like, it comes down to, like, the principle of you. What is your purpose? You know what I mean? Yes. What is your purpose? Like, your purpose putting out content is what do you want to do? You want to help people, or you want people to follow you? Oh, for me, it's both, because it's going to grow my business and it's going to grow me, and it's going to help grow others. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And there will be people that appreciate it. Right. And that's always going to outbid.
Girl, and those people that do the messages are so heartwarming.
They are.
I love it. Girl, sometimes I read the messages to my husband. I'm like, I just want to cry. I'm about to cry. And I start crying.
It's literally somebody from across the world. And they're like, you literally inspired me. I can't wait to see your videos.
Girl,
like, this is what I'm doing. And I follow your things, what you say. And it's like, damn, like, people are actually listening to me,
and they're watching you.
Yes,
they're watching you
all the time.
Everything you post.
Every move.
Some people are subscribed to you, like not like your YouTube channel or whatever, but like your Instagram. Yes. Whenever you drop something, it notifies them because they're that into it.
Oh yeah,
just like I am with you know, a certain person.
Yeah,
I won't say who because people are gonna know who we going with.
I ain't gonna know.
Yes,
but
until
just
we get
wait
there.
on it. We're gonna have to go like shopping or something, because what the fuck are we gonna wear?
Oh, we gonna shop. We're gonna have to go shopping.
I'm so excited. Like,
oh, we know it's gonna have to be oversized clothing though.
Oh, fuck yes.
And fucking Dunks or Air Force Ones.
I think we've said too much.
And we need some fucking extensions, hair extensions that are like to our butt.
I can't wait.
And maybe we need to ride a Porsche.
Amazing. I'm down.
Let's rent one.
We're going to rent one.
You went down.
Just know when you see that porch, it's over.
Us.
There you go.
Yes, girl. In Miami, by the way.
Miami, so
Florida. We gonna catch them island boy vibes.
So, what do you think helped you out? Just grow your social media, your platform. You know, you're going from Instagram to TikTok, and you're doing it. You're doing it all over.
TikTok did that.
Hey,
yes.
okay.
Yes. So TikTok has a lot majority of the viewers, I would say, than any other platform that you can think of.
Yeah.
And you just being you know, just showing like tutorials.
Awesome.
And that organically grew my Instagram.
Awesome.
And I'm not going to gatekeep because that's what brought me where I'm at now. And I know a lot of people that, you know, bought their followers and it made me feel some type of way at the beginning. I'm just like, how the fuck did they get that many followers overnight? You know what I mean? And I'm just like,
I know a few.
Girl, and I'm just like, how the fuck did they? And then I look at their likes. I look at their likes. And it's weird accounts. You know what I mean? Like weird ass fucking accounts.
You got 20 likes and you got 30K followers?
Yeah.
How does that add up?
Yeah. Or not even that. Like they'll have like thousands of likes, but like all the accounts are fucking weird ass robot accounts. You know what I mean?
Yes, like they got no followers, or it's like, come on, you know that person don't follow you for lashes. Come on.
Right. And it's not like I'm in their you know, I'm in the business or whatever. I'm just like, but literally, like last night you were like at 6K. Now you're like at 30K. 40K.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Like, why are you gonna buy your followers when you want to grow your business, bro?
And it messes up your algorithm, your statistics on Instagram, everything, and you're just hurting your business.
You're hurting yourself. Yeah, you are, because you're thinking that you're getting these likes and boosting your self-esteem, when in reality, it ain't. Don't nobody give a fuck.
It's all fake.
It's all fake.
If you can't deliver the work, it'll show.
Period. And that's so true. That's so true. And then you get the real followers from TikTok and all that, the ones that are interested in your work. And sometimes it does put you down, like when you do post something and then there's no views. But I think it's just the study of the algorithm. Honestly, I think it's all about the social media platforms. You got to study like the way your viewers are online and all that.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
For me, like I spend maybe an hour max on social media. Honestly, I do. Because majority of the time I'm working. After that, I'm at home with my kids, sports and all that.
Yeah.
So I don't have the time. You know what I mean?
No, that's still a good time. You set a little bit, you focus on it. You wait for the next day, get on it again.
Yeah, but I think we're off on our times. Like the way TikTok wants it and the way Instagram wants it. We're not within their time.
They are different.
Yeah, they
are different, and it is something you do need to put in work on both,
right?
Because they're both different. They're not owned by the same companies, and it is different. But I mean, just put in the work, definitely, and it'll come to you.
And another thing too, like if you want to grow your Instagram, you want to be consistent, very consistent. Because let me tell you, when I started growing, I was very consistent. Girl, like 6 videos a day type shit, consistent. Like I was like recording every client that would come in and post, like make a video.
On top of it.
Girl, I was going to sleep at 3 a.m. My dude, my dude would be like, all right, catch you in bed. Girl, no, like it takes time to be on social media. It takes time to create your content.
Yeah.
And once you get to that pinnacle where you're like, all right, I'm happy with what I got, you kind of start slowing down. You start going ghost. Like me right now, like I barely even post. And it's not that I'm content. I'm not content. It's just that life is too short. Let me tell you something. Life is too short, and you got to live in the moment.
For sure.
And the moment for me is my children and my business.
That's awesome.
Business right now, while they're at school, after they're out of school, it's them.
It's family.
Right. And that's just the way it's going to be.
Love that. You know, thank you so much for coming on, Daisy. I loved it. I know everybody's going to love this episode. It's just so informative, so many things, and still, you know, just very outgoing, the way you carry yourself.
Thank you.
Just personality, everything. I love her. And you know, y'all be ready for this in May coming up, because, you know, me and Daisy are going to wild out.
Yes, we are. I want to just give you a huge shout out for inviting me to your podcast. I think this was a great opportunity for both of us. Majority for me, just to work on my people skills. You know what I mean?
You got it.
I'm just a little shy. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a
Nothing
lot to
shy?
get. No, yes, I is.
She ain't shy.
Yes, it takes a lot for me to just come out of my shell, and you did that, girl.
Well,
like,
thank
you.
I'm so glad you took the chance with me, and you didn't give me a no, and you did it.
No, and I want to thank you for like always inviting me to all of your functions, girl. You know I'm always gonna be there. It's never gonna be a no, so I'm always gonna be there, and I'm here to support your growth too. So I'm so happy for you. and really excited to see your future just blow.
Thank you so much, Jay-Z.
And if you guys ain't followed Lashes by Lou, follow her.
Follow me.
Follow her Instagram, her YouTube, Ladder with Lou, Lashes by Lou, right?
Yes, Lashes by Lou and Ladder with Lou.
And Ladder with Lou on Instagram.
Yes, and
also,
don't forget to follow D-Lash.
D-Lash Architect. So it's D_Lash_Architect.
Oh, period.
Period.
Hey, thank you guys.
Thank you.